welcome to my channel and happy Halloween month. My name's Emily, the Petite Beauty blogger, and in today's video I'll be doing a Halloween glam look. Now this look is going to be very gothic and Halloween. I know I've been doing a lot of character kind of looks and I know not everyone's into that. I am for sure. I love getting dressed up for Halloween and all this, but not everyone does, so in today's video it will just be a really nice gothic look. So the first product I'll be going in with is the Honey Dew Me Up, and this is one of my new favourites. It's got the gold flakes in it, and it's just very gloopy and sticky. It's just a really good one. The next product I'm going in with is my foundation, and this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in 145, and for brush I'm going to apply using a foundation brush, and this is Spectrum A03. For concealer, I'll be going in with my trusty Makeup Revolution Concealer and Define in C3. I'm now going to set it using the Revolution Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and I'm going to apply it with the Real Techniques 400 brush. So moving on to my brows, I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown, and I'm going to apply it using the Spectrum A24 brush, and this is part of the Frida Kahlo range. And there we go, and there are my brows done. And once I did my brows, I did quickly set them with my brow gel, and this is NYX Control Freak, and it's my favourite. Now what I'm going to quickly do is remove all my powder. Next product I'm going in with is the Kiko Milano Waterflower Magic Bronzer in 01 Warm Honey. Now this is a nice warm tan bronzer. Now I will say I hate the smell, like the smell is very chemically, but I look past it because I love the product. And I'm going to go in with this Makeup Revolution brush. And I believe I got this maybe on sale, but it only cost me like $5, so it's a bargain. Kiko Milano really do have some excellent products for excellent prices. They're very slept on brand, and yeah, I feel like we should be loving them more. They're like a drugstore kind of brand, but more fancy, if that makes sense, for like makeup, like. And it's just that nice kind of warm tony. I know it's going to be a gothic look today, but I like the warmth. And then I'm going to go in with a just a little eyeshadow brush, just like a smaller one, to carve out my nose and give it a contour, but it's not going to be too insane. See, there we go. And it's just going to look very natural. See? How much better does that look? That's given me an entirely new nose. Nose job who? Make sure I like to connect it up there. Ta-da! Now moving on to the eyes, and of course my eyes are going to be smoked out to the gods because it's gothic and Halloween and amazing, so I'll just do an all over gothic eye. But what I will do is I've got this MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid in Blinking Brilliance, and I've never actually used this one, but I'm obsessed to see how it applies, and because I know the Flash and Dash one I'm obsessed with, and this one is kind of like a burnt orangey shade, and all it's going to do is go in to my inner corners up there slightly, and yeah, let's see how it turns out. So the first product I'm going in with is of course my P. Louise Primer Base. Now for the black, I'm going in with the Morphe Artistry palette in 35B, which is the Colour Burst palette, and I'm going to use this black down here. Now I know blacks are very hard to do in shadow palettes, so it's hard to get the right pigment and intensity, but I feel like this is a winner. I did use this last week on a client for their wedding, and that black was insane. It was so good, so I will be using that one today. So once again, I will be just packing it on and then blending it out at the ends. And now I've realised I'm doing a smoky eye. I probably should have done that first. I don't usually do my eyes first, but when it's like smoky eyes, I just do, so it doesn't ruin my makeup. So let's hope and pray we don't mess this up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pack on that black shadow, and then I'm going to use a fluffier brush just to blend out the edges. Now I've smoked both eyes out to the gods. I'm going in with liner underneath, and this is a pencil liner. This is a waterproof one from Barry M, and this is my favourite pencil liner. Even better than my Chanel one and my Lancome one, because you'll see why in a second. I mean, it glides on. It's so creamy. Like, it's one of the creamiest liners I've ever used in my life. And when they say it's waterproof, they mean it. I have problems with my eyes watering a lot, so I try not to put too much on my eyes. And yeah, let's just say I struggle to take this off at night. You need a good makeup remover to fix it. I don't like to bring it too far in because my eyes are pretty small, and of course I do not want to be closing them off. And there we go. And now what I'm going to do is go in with that same shadow that I used my black brush, that I applied my black brush with. The excess product should help smoke it out even more. So I don't like to apply any more product. I like to just leave it as it is, and as you can see, perfect. Now I know this look is rather intense, but what do you want? It's gothic, it's Halloween. But what I am going to do is to brighten it up is I'm going to be using the MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid in Blinking Brilliance. And this is a really nice bronzed burnt orange, and it's just going to go in my inner corner right here. It's the first time using it. I love the Flash and Dash, so if I love that, I think I'm going to love this one too. Ooh, nice. It's not as orange as it does look in the packaging, but it's giving off sparkle, which is just what I wanted. If it's not as orange for you, I do go in with just an orange shadow like that one, and I just lightly apply it on top, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I love the sparkle and I love the feel of it. It doesn't feel too heavy, but it's just not as orange as I was hoping, so I am just going to quickly go over it with a orange, and all I'm going to do is lightly apply it with just a little tiny brush like this. So I quickly went off camera and just did quickly the other eye whilst I was waiting for it to dry, and now I'm going to go in with that orange, and I'm just going to pack it on top to kind of give it, there we go, that kind of orange kind of look. And now I'm not going to do too much because I do want the sparkle to still sparkle, but I want it to still be orange. Moving on to lips, I have got this Revolution Pro lip kit. It's meant for pros. I've never personally used it. I've got their nude version that I have used, and I did kind of like it. So let's hope that their deeper shades work just as well. And for this look, I'm going in with the deepest, darkest colour. It's meant to be black, but it's kind of got a purpley toned. I don't know whether that's because they couldn't get the black right, or maybe that's what it's meant to be like. It's just very slight tinge. So I've got my lip brush. This is a Spectrum A15, and it's a little tiny lip brush that's like that. And I will move in the camera and I will apply it. And there's the lip done. Now, one thing I stupidly forgot to do was apply a blush, and I'm really mad at myself for forgetting. So what I'm going to try and go in with is that shade there in the Carroty Blush and Bronze palette called Compulsive. Now this is a very deep colour, so I'm hoping and praying it does work. On my skin tone, I know it would definitely work and look gorgeous on someone with a deeper skin tone, but of course I've got very pale skin. So let's see. So I'm going to apply it using the Spectrum VO2 brush, and let's just hope this works, because if it doesn't, we're gonna have to do a lot of fixing. So I'm just gonna stamp it in just a tiny bit and tap it off a lot, because this palette is pigmented as hell. And of course I like to create the cheekbones. Right, I am gonna this will probably do for both cheeks, because I don't want to look like I've been punched in the face. And I know Gothic is usually very pale, but I am changing it up. Now for highlight, of course I'm going in my Revolution Pro Supreme highlighter in ice, and I've got to be very careful because I broke the pink. Thank God it wasn't the middle one, because that's one I use the most of. And I'm just going to apply it using this little eyeshadow brush. But it doesn't matter what you apply it with, but I like my highlighters a bit more concentrated. For the last step in my routine, I'm just going to be applying some lashes. So now I've applied my lashes, I am going to add in a couple of little lower lashes, and I'm going to take just some normal wispy lashes. This was a set I think I got from eBay, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off some of the smaller sections and I'll be back. So I've cut off a little tiny bit of lash, it's just the end of a wispy one, and I've applied some clear dry glue, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it down here. But what you've got to make sure you do is make sure when you do it you apply your lash upside down, because of course you want it to naturally go where your lashes normally go, and if you were to do it that way it'll be going up into your eye, and you really don't want that. So I'm literally just going to be applying it on the end. Like that.
And that is the completed look. What do you think? Comment down below. And now I've completed my eye look, I'm now going to connect it with mascara.
We're going to connect them together with this Benefit Roller Lash. Now to finish it off, I'm going in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray.
And now for the last step to complete it, I'm just going to set it.
And thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be some gory looks coming up soon, maybe my next video. I did just get my order in of all my gory stuff, so I'm waiting for a day where I have a whole day just to get it done. And comment down below if you're excited to see some gory looks, or if you just love this look. I love it with the little orange spotlight kind of in the inner corner. It's a bit different. I know black to some people can be a bit daunting and scary, but it's really not that bad. And as always, in every video, if you could please like, comment, and also if you love Halloween like me, then subscribe. And you can follow me on my Instagram for all the pictures of these looks, which is at Petite Beauty Blogger. You can follow me on Facebook, like my pro Facebook page, facebook.com/MUA by Emily, which is my pro page. I will also link my website in the description box down below. And as always, I hope you're staying safe and well, and I hope you're having a good Halloween month, and I hope to see you in the next video.